Listening Part 1 tests attention to everyday details, accuracy, and calm focus, not speed.
Welcome, my friends. Let's kick off with IELTS Listening. Tip number 1. Know the test format. Our very first stop is getting familiar with how the test actually works. In the IELTS listening exam, you'll face 4 sections, 40 questions, and around 30 minutes of audio. When the recording ends, you'll get a short but powerful 2-minute window to review your answers. Now here's the tricky part. Those 2 minutes vanish faster than snacks at a family gathering. Many students think they'll have enough time to calmly scroll, fix every mistake, and polish their answers. But in reality, you'll barely manage to correct one spelling error before the clock says, "Time's up." That's why you need to train smart. During your practice, don't stop when the audio ends. Instead, set a timer for 2 minutes and practice scanning your answers quickly. Check for spelling, capital letters, plurals, and small details like numbers or measurement units. These are the places where students lose silly marks, and you don't want to be one of them. To make practice fun, imagine those last 2 minutes as a game show challenge. A buzzer goes off and the host shouts, "Quick, fix your answers before the clock beats you." Suddenly you're sharp, quick, and fully awake. So remember this rhythm. 4 sections, 40 questions, about half an hour of listening, and 2 minutes at the end for a sprint. If you build this habit into your practice, test day will feel like familiar territory, and your IELTS listening journey will be much smoother. So that's tip number 1. Know the format, master those final 2 minutes, and you'll already feel more in control. Keep enjoying the journey, and don't forget to save this video so you can revisit the tip anytime. Also, share your thoughts or questions in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Tip number 2. Listen for keywords. Not every single word. Many students make the mistake of waiting for the exact same words they see in the question. But IELTS is tricky. It almost never gives you the answer in the same words. Instead, it uses synonyms and paraphrases, and if you're not ready, you'll miss the answer, even though you understood the meaning. Here's the truth. IELTS listening is not a memory test. It's a meaning test. It checks whether you can understand when the same idea is expressed differently. For example, children might be kids or youngsters. Cost could become price, fee, or charge. Begin might turn into start or commence. Job could be profession, occupation, or career. Same idea, different words. That's IELTS. The biggest mistake students make is waiting for the magic keyword. They see cost in the question, so they expect to hear cost in the recording. But while they wait, the audio moves on, and the answer is gone. So what's the solution? 3 simple steps. Step 1. Before listening, underline the keywords in the question. Then ask yourself, what other words could they use? Step 2. Predict synonyms. For buy, think purchase. For big, think large, huge, or enormous. Step 3. Train your ear. Listen to podcasts, TED Talks, or movies with subtitles. Notice how speakers say the same idea in different ways. This sharpens your ear and makes you exam ready. Here's your practice challenge. Take 10 IELTS listening practice questions. Before you play the recording, write down 2 or 3 possible synonyms for each keyword. Then listen carefully. Did the recording use your predictions? If yes, great. If not, keep practicing. Your ear will get sharper with time. Remember, IELTS listening is less about hunting words and more about catching ideas. The more you focus on meaning, the higher your score will go. So that's tip number 2. Listen for keywords, not exact words. Remember, in IELTS listening, meaning matters more than words. We're unlocking tip number 3. Note completion tasks. Predict the grammar type. This one is all about note completion tasks. Those questions where you have to fill in the blanks with a missing word. Now here's the tricky part. Many students rush straight into listening without thinking about the grammar of the sentence. And when the audio plays, they panic because every word sounds like it could fit. Here's the truth. IELTS doesn't give you random blanks. Each gap expects a particular grammar type, a noun, a verb, an adjective, or a number. If you predict the type before you listen, you've already narrowed your choices. Let me show you. Example 1. The library closes at 8 p.m. Here, only an adverb fits, like usually or normally. Example 2. The cost of the ticket is. This blank expects a number or amount, like $25. Example 3. The students were asked to. The form. Clearly, it must be a verb, like complete or fill in. See the trick? Once you know the grammar type, you're not waiting blindly for words. You're listening with focus. So, what's the solution? 3 simple steps. Step 1. Before you listen, quickly scan the sentence and decide. Is the blank a noun, verb, adjective, adverb, or number? Step 2. Read the sentence out loud with your prediction. For example, the bus leaves at time. Instantly, you know it must be a time expression. Step 3. Practice regularly. Take note completion exercises, and before playing the audio, predict the grammar type for every blank. Over time, this habit becomes automatic. Here's your practice challenge. Take 5 IELTS note completion questions. Don't listen at first. Just write down your predictions for each blank. Noun, verb, number, or adjective. Then play the audio and check. How many did you get right? Remember, IELTS listening rewards smart strategies, not just quick ears. Predicting grammar type keeps you sharp, confident, and ready for the right answer. So, that's tip number 3. In note completion tasks, predict the grammar type before you listen. Your predictions guide your listening. We're unlocking tip number 4. Form, table, and flowchart completion, spotting patterns in structure and context. Now, these questions often scare students. You see boxes, rows, arrows, lots of blanks, and it feels overwhelming. But here's the truth. If you learn to read the structure, these can actually be some of the easiest points to score. Let's look closer. In a form, the answers usually follow in order. Name, age, address, phone number. If you notice the pattern, you can predict what type of answer comes next. In a table, focus on the headings. If the row says price and the column says adults, the blank will almost certainly be a number, a ticket cost. In a flowchart, watch the sequence. If step 1 is collect form, step 2 will be an action like submit or check. See the trick? The structure guides you. So, here's the solution in 3 steps. Step 1. Scan the layout before listening. Ask, what type of word fits? Number, name, action, or description? Step 2. Follow the order. Answers almost always come in sequence. Miss one? Move on. The next will still be in order. Step 3. Practice prediction. Take a sample form or table, and before listening, guess what each blank expects. Then check with the audio. Here's your challenge. Pick one IELTS practice with a form or table. Spend 30 seconds studying the layout. Predict each blank, and then listen to see how many you got right. Remember, IELTS listening isn't just about hearing words. It's about spotting patterns and context. Once you do, these questions feel simple and logical. So, that's tip number 4. Look for patterns in form, table, and flowchart completion tasks. Keep enjoying the journey, and remember, Structure is your secret weapon.